Pranam Swamiji. So another interesting discussion lecture on Lord Buddha Dev. Recently we had Buddha Purnima. So this is one of the topic we thought we can have the lessons from Lord Buddha Dev to change our life. Now as we see Swami Vivekananda has said, in Buddha we had the great universal heart and infinite patience, making religion practical and bringing it to everyone's door. So Buddha never believed in God, but as Swamiji further quoted from his in complete works, we can come across this sentence. Buddha believed that man must go to work and help others, find his soul in others, find his life in others. So this was the practical implication when on Buddha Purnima once this was said by Swamiji himself that Buddha came to whip us into practice. Be good, destroy the passion, then you will know for yourself whether Dvaita or Advaita philosophy is true, whether there is one or there are more than one. So there are many messages, many quotations on Buddha Dev and how Swami Vivekananda has interpreted it. So could you please tell us what are the lessons from Lord Buddha Dev to change our life? Over to you, Swamiji.
Okay, so the Lord Buddha's birthday already over. So Lord Buddha has so many teachings in different situation and different stages of the life. But I have taken some basic practical problems of our life in the light of Bhagavan Sri Buddha teaching. That is a conversation with devotees and Buddhas in different time and different places. So, what are the practical problems in our day-to-day life and how Buddha has given solution to solve this? That is rather in a question form, or these questions, it is applicable to all human beings that is they are facing day-to-day life also. Just like that, one question. I do not get what I want. That is the question of the devotee, the Lord Buddha. That is a question answer for uh, devotees and Lord Buddha. The first question is, I do not get what I want. That is actually problem for all. So what Buddha says, what Buddha's answer, it is better to get what you want. If you do not get, then only way for the peace of life is to be content with what you have. So be content what you have. Our happiness and sorrows does not depend on what I want. That is, happiness is our choice. So what if you do not get, then only way for peace is to content what you have. Be happy what you have. Already you have heard this type of quotation was saying many times from others also. So our happiness or sorrows does not depend on what I want. You should prepare your mind such a that it is happiness is a choice. if this comes the idea, then you will never be unhappy if you don't want. So that's Buddha says, your happiness and sorrow does not depend on what I want. There's a practical solution of the question. There's another practical question of the human life. After telling something to someone, I think it should not be, it should better not to say like this. That has happened every day. We told something out of a fit of anger, then afterwards we repent. I should not say like that. What is the remedy? Buddha says, before you say anything, think about you, how you like it. If somebody says something like that, what you want to say others. So before you say anything, think about how you would feel if you were said like that. Once out, it cannot be taken back. So you need to have a restraint on your word. In this situation, Buddha says, कुछ बोलने का पहले दूसरा को तुम सोचो, अगर ऐसा तुमको कोई बोले, तुम क्या फील करते हो? So Buddha says, restrain your word, your speech, by thinking like that. Then another third question. Why does it feel so bad if someone does not do what we want? That is also a problem for us. We feel bad because somebody does not work what we want. These are all practical problems with the human life. Why does it feel so bad if someone does not do what you want? Buddha, what is the answer? If you do not get, do not be despair, and do not give blame to someone else, because it is your problem that you expect too much from them. A beautiful answer. If you do not get, do not be despair, and not blame to someone else, because it is your problem that you expect too much from others. Expecting more and more someone, even from your own relatives and people, means that your happiness and sorrow depend on them. Make yourself so such a way that your happiness and sorrow do not depend on others. This is self-control, that you should not blame others. Your problem, because what is the problem? You expect too much from others. See how this teaching showing us that how we will overcome these kind of problems in the life. It comes everybody's life. So do not blame others. It is your problem. You expect too much, too much. That is the problem. And that is why your happiness and unhappiness depends on others. Your key of happiness is gone to others. Fourth question. Failure comes in spite of hard working. That is natural. Comes everybody's life. Failure comes in spite of hard working. Buddha. Do not give up. if you fail 9 times, but if you succeed in 10 times, then you have to try. So if failure comes, you have to try, because 9 times you fail, 10 times you succeed. So there is no question of going back according to Buddha if failure comes. Then fifth, what will you do in failure in the life? What will you do in failure in the life? जिंदगी में तो कितना सफलता आता है, तो जिंदगी में क्या करना, रिमेडी क्या, बुद्धदेव क्या करना है बोल रहा है. फेल्यूर टीचेस अस there is a need of learning. So the desire to learn should not be abandoned. Go ahead without breakdown. So you should continue. If failure comes, failure is teaches you, make you wise. So this is a process of learning that they want to say. Even failure make you wise and you are learning. So that is a process of learning. Go on learning. How beautiful argument he has given. Buddhadev answer. Sixth, there is a fear. If I fail in life, if I do this kind of work, what others will say? This is the fear. This fear comes to everybody's life. If I fail, if I do something in some way, what others will say? What others will say? This is the fear. Buddha's answer, beautiful answer. Do not waste your life to please others. Do not waste your life to please others. Do not pay attention to anything except the work that gives you pleasure for your own sake. So, Buddha's answer is, we should not waste your life to please others. To make happy others, please others, you should not think like that. Waste your life. You do whatever good, right, without paying attention to others saying or what others say. So that give you moral boosting for us. We always waste our life to please others. So that should not be. Then another beautiful problem of our life. If someone hurts or harms me, if someone harms you, then what will happen? That thinking of revenge will come within us. The question is, if someone hurts or harms me, how can I get revenge or harm him? This thought first enter our mind. That is quite natural. If you see your mind, this happens. He harms you, so mind thought is enter how to take revenge, how to harm. What is the answer of the Buddha? It is not right to allow this kind of thought of revenging to enter your mind. It is not right to allow this thought of revenge to enter in the mind. Because he who treats you badly will be rewarded for his bad deeds. There is no escape from this. This thought of revenge, this is the first point, that he will get reward for his bad deeds. Second point, thought of revenge will make you restless, and there will be no peace of the mind until you take the revenge First, second thought is the revengeful thoughts make you unhappy. And month after month, year after year, your mind is restless. So long as you have not taken revenge or give him a lesson. So, for peace sake, we must stay away from the thought of revenge. So, you must stay away from the thought of revenge. This kind of revenge, we should stay away. The mind should be so introspective, alert, that whenever the situation arises in our life, we should be able to detect revengeful thought enter your mind to disturb you. And already law of karma, he will get the reward for his bad deeds. There is no doubt. So already you will get the punishment. And the moment the revengeful thoughts come into your mind, that also bad deeds, and again you will be rewarded that way, same way, because bad thoughts produce the bad effects on our life, result on that. So these are the seven important practical problems in our life, and that is the solution. There are other few practical problems are there, and the second part may be taken in the next week. But so far we have I discussed, told 7 problems and answer of the Buddha was given. In between any questions you can ask.
So, Swamiji, Megha this side, how do we remind ourselves in the situation? So, when we, so right now, sitting peacefully, well fed, hearing these make a lot of sense. When the situation arises, then why we forget?
I got your point. It is a problem for everybody because how that kind of thoughts come in the mind, what you want to say, when is a very aggressive situation you are there, but this kind of thoughts never enter in the mind. So there is no question of controlling. So the question is how, now we answer, you have got it. Your point is how this kind of thoughts by situation, thoughts come in the mind in the negative situation, but this kind of, that is only depend on the introspection. Already I teach you in the class, introspect, watching thought flow 5 minutes, 5 minutes. It is essential for everybody till you understand how it is important. Whenever you are in a very bad state, so how to get up? It is only mind and mental thought make you boost and you get up from this. And for bringing this, you need your mental preparation, that if this situation comes, then I can immediately remind or remember the teachings of Buddha, teachings of somebody, we like it and make you boost and you come up, will come up from the situation. So it is only from the practice, introspection. You also know so many answer of the answer and solution of the problems. But the problem is you are not able to think or not able to mindset is such to bring this kind of solution into practical life, even though you know the remedy of the particular situation. In life you are not able to bring because your mind is setup is not such strong, mental introspection is not so strong. Unless you introspect, unless you make a habit to think and apply, it is impossible. So practice, you have to continue it. So, Amit, you can share some incident you can say that these teachings, particular situation, save me from the situation.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, Swamiji, I will be sharing incidents from my department. Now, there was one situation where I was made in charge of some project which involves good money and good amount quality of work. And all of a sudden, I was taken off from that because somebody probably has manipulated, and I was just left with no work and no money. And I have to go home. And the things were organized in such a way that I cannot say or I cannot do anything about it. So now I have to do. I was in a way not happy. I was bit, I mean, irritated. I was not in peace. I have lost peace. So at that time I was thinking, what is the remedy? So I thought over it because I could introspect and I could see the agitation in the mind. So I thought, Swamiji has told us so many things. Let us remember what should be the remedy now. So suddenly it came to my mind, and I thought over it. Swamiji always used to teach us, be happy with what you have. So I was deeply moved with this thought, and भगवान ने इतना तो दिया है. At least I have some work. I am going somewhere now. Nowadays with COVID and other things, people are absolutely with no work. I am getting something. It is enough for me. Why should I compare with others? They are getting more. They are getting, and whatever free time I have, Swamiji again told us, अपना चुपचाप रहो, भगवान का नाम लो, काय को गॉसिप करना है, टाइम पास करना है. So I was really taken with these two thoughts, and I was so happy and peaceful, and I could manage the situation, and there was absolutely no discontentment. And I said, okay, please go ahead, all my best wishes, I told them, and I just moved away. So it helped me. Thank you, Swamiji.
Megha, have you understood how this thought come in the mind in Amit lives and he recapitulate and apply it, find the solution. Immediately he started thinking in the particular situation, what is the remedy? I am unhappy. What is the remedy?
Yes. Hmm.
You got the point how it is applied.
Yes, Swamiji. Thank you.
And like that, you can also, whenever it comes in everybody's life, when your mind is unrest, then you can think what is the remedy, what is the cause, and what's the remedy, and immediately link with that. Be happy what you have. God immediately comes in the mind that God has given so much. Other people don't have such. Be happy, be content. Already Buddha Dev told, be content what we have. If you do not get what you want, now it is clear, and it is clear for everybody also. Megha's question is very good question, and the problem they are facing, they cannot able to recapitulate, and at particular time, not able to think of the remedy, what should be the remedy of a particular situation of the mind. So, any questions? Any other?
Pranam Maharaj. Hello. Maharaj, regarding that revenge thing, sometimes mind doesn't listen. Mind wants to take revenge. What to do? It doesn't listen.
When you are studying, you are engineer. When your mind says, no, I will not allow, I will not study, I don't like it. Do you leave these books and everything there? If it is there, then you could not have an engineer.
Yes, Maharaj.
Mind is not cooperating. Mind is not allowing me. If you say like that, the moment when you are studying the difficult subject, most difficult subject, students do not like it because it needs so much mental exercises and mental power. If he lives there, the progress will be stopped. So similarly, in this spiritual world, if you think ऐसा करने नहीं देता है, revenge लेना ही है, but you have lose your control,
Hmm.
I think you got the answer.
Yes, Maharaj. Yes, yes. Yes, Maharaj.
नहीं
Yes, yes.
नहीं हो रहा है, नहीं हो रहा है, वो नहीं चलेगा. तो नहीं हो रहा नहीं, तुम इंजीनियर कैसा हुआ? ऐसा मन में तो कितना बार 10-15 साल पढ़ाई करना पड़ता है, कितना बार आया दूर, ये तो अच्छा नहीं लगता, इतने हेडेक है, इतना ये है, डिफिकल्ट सब्जेक्ट है, उस टाइम के लिए आता है. इसके बाद अगेन यू स्टार्ट, अगेन यू ट्राइड, अगेन यू स्टार्ट studying, is it not? So like
Yes,
this
Maharaj.
you have to struggle. Very good
Yes.
questions.
Yes, Maharaj. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Maharaj.
I think we have to close, Swamiji, now.
Okay.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Have my love and blessings to all.
Yes, Maharaj.
सब ले लो, अच्छा रहो.